a zero to Nigerians.
But Biafrans are happy that this will be.
Yes, because it's suffering his people. Yes, they are suffering. The people, 80% of the Yorubas are on the street begging. Yes. We are happy on it.
I don't think they are suffering because they are not yet protesting. I think they are enjoying. They are not protesting yet.
How can you be begging on the street and you say you are enjoying? How can you be begging on the street and you are saying you are enjoying?
But why are they not protesting?
How can you protest while your person is there? It is their own son, a miloko, our local. A miloko, our local. Now they put up. Why can you protest against him?
So na trap.
Eh?
Na trap.
Now you go answer that one. It's a big trap to them. It's a big trap. Big one. Yeah, the Tinubu we think and know that Nigerians are suffering.
Thank you for that wonderful.
People who think and know that a cup of rice, yes, a cup of rice, you see the price. One bag of rice, you see the price. Even Gary, a plate of Gary now is 4,500 naira. 4,500 naira. Plantain, all these things are something we are getting in at our backyard. We cannot get it again.
They say one yam now is 6,500.
6,500 naira a yam.
Now
why? Under Buhari, when we say Buhari, no to Buhari. Tinubu came, I know everything. Why everything is like this?
Thank you.
Why everything?
Mama, this 1 year of Tinubu, is this what you expect?
At all. This is unexpected. You don't expect this. All what is happening is something else. Something else.
I can imagine that you are going to your workplace, and I cannot imagine the cost of transportation now.
You see, I have my own car. I have to park my car too because I cannot afford fuel money. But every day I spend 3,400 naira as a transport. 3,400 naira, 3,500 naira. In fact, everybody is out of life. This is terrible.
But why are Nigerians not protesting?
Yeah, protest. If they call protection, can I protest? To me, I cannot say I want to come out and say, if you protest from today to tomorrow, because all what is happening now, not today. No, it have been happening, but only this time around is something else. It's unbearable. Everybody is hungry. How hungry is killing people, even inside every day.
So what's the way forward? Or what do you think Nigerians should they pray or protest or just wait for Tinubu to finish his 4 years?
My dear brother, if you are there, what will you do? If you are Tinubu today,
I'll be talking to people, I'll be encouraging them.
you will talk to people.
I'll not be silent.
Yes. This matter of silence is I can see it is nonchalant attitude, uncare attitude, unconcerned attitude, which is very, very bad. To me, I cannot say maybe to protect can solve the problem. No. Protest cannot solve the problem. To me, I will only pray to God on my own part, for God to always provide for me every day, for me to survive this hardship period, because I've never experienced this such in my life since I've been in this Nigeria. Bag of rice, 80 naira, 80,000.
Okay, come 2027. Come 2027. Who will you vote for? Come 2027. Will you vote for Tinubu or someone else?
Vote. I will not even vote. Never. In fact, as in my CDA meeting on Saturday, everybody was just because all these politicians. Nobody will. To me, I will not come out and vote for anybody. anybody, I will give my vote to God, Tinubu or who else. We have not today that we have been deceiving. So all this deceive, I will do this, I will do that. It's enough. Enough is enough. To me, I will even advise people not to even vote for anybody. Let them come with their pilot, whatever, and go back to their house. That's my own. I will not vote for anybody, say, not even only Tinubu.
Okay, thank you very much for that beautiful submission. Thank you.
Respect of the 1 year for Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. Yeah, the man did well. Number one, to increase fuel subsidy. It make a very good person. Number two, to increase tariff all sectors, both NEPA, come for me for NEPA. So what are you saying? The man is doing a lot of things, and what he's doing, the people of Nigeria, they like him. So why should I myself be Benjack hate him? No, as people like him, I will like him also. He's doing well. I know why I say he's doing well. If it's not doing like this, my country Biafra will not come out. So what he's doing is good. The way that he's handling Nigeria is good. Yeah, he's 1 year in office. I will clap for him for 1 year. But they're not celebrating it. But they're putting it on June 12th. Why should they put it June 12th? When they inaugurate his tenure on May 29th, and today making 1 year in office, they did not celebrate it. Why? And they shift it to June 12th. Is it June they do the thing? That means that they have to change the pattern of the election. They have to change it. Instead of March, it will be April. My brother, Nigeria is going well.
So as a Biafran, you are encouraging Tinubu that he should continue with this, policies, so that when things go really high, Biafra will one day be free. Is that your suggestion to you?
Oh yeah. What Ahmed Tinubu is doing is good. I like it, lovely. I like it, lovely. The way it's handling Nigeria, and the people of Nigeria, they like it. If they did not like it, let them come out and do protest. If they did not like it, let them come out and do protest.
Okay. So if Nigerians know that they will not protest, then they should enjoy the goodies Tinubu is serving them.
Oh yes, let's enjoy it. Am I the one going to take it out? No. Those are writers. Oh, a lot of people in Europe know how to write. Why they cannot write against him? They're supposed to write. I don't know whether the pen have already been, there's no ink inside. I don't know. But the one call themselves the lawyers, they cannot write. So they like it. So as far as they like it, I myself like it also.
Thank you for that wonderful submission, Benja. So we are doing what we ordered for and what we got. Tinubu that we majority voted for. Is this what you expected to get after 1 year?
Although I didn't vote for Tinubu, but I expected that he should have done something better. But I think Tinubu is overrated. We overrated Tinubu. What he said he did in Lagos, trying to bring the Southwest together and trying to make sure that he has control of power, is the same thing he's doing in Nigeria. There's nothing he is doing at this moment. There's nothing you can point that Tinubu is doing. You understand? He's just trying to galvanize political strength for his 8 years. It seems like Buhari and Tinubu had a pact of them having 8 years. Nobody cares about Nigerians. Look at all his policies. They are for the rich, they are for the elites, they are for these political friends, they are not for Nigerians. So no wonder they had to stop the celebration. No celebration. They did not achieve anything. Tinubu has been overrated and he has failed. Let me be sincere. I expected him to do something, but he has failed beyond expectation.
Okay, but Nigerians don't seem to be.
Who are the Nigerians?
The Nigerian people, they don't seem to be unhappy because I'm not seeing them protesting. All they do is continue with their way of life.
Nigerians are one of the biggest cowards in the African continent. They are just like the people like a big drum, empty, making loud noises. Most Nigerians don't know their right. Look at, is it WAEC or NECO? Out of 100%, 70% failed. These are the people that will make part of the society on social media, trying to Nigerians are illiterate. Nigerians are ignorant. Nigerians don't know how to fight for their right. For those that know, they are big cowards. You see what Odumoje said? That nobody is educated in Nigeria. You are educated in a country that not is working and you claim to be educated. So Nigerians, one of the worst people I find in the continent of Africa.
Thank you for that. You ordered for Tinubu, but is this what you expected for him to have delivered?
It's not, and I know that things are changing any moment.
Is this what you ordered?
Definitely, it's not what I expected from what is going on, but every day, every single day, I'm waking up, I'm seeing the rotting on the ground. I'm seeing some people that gather themselves that doesn't want this government to work.
Does the government want to work? Is the government working?
It's really serious to work. Let me tell you, if you don't know, you guys just sit down in Lagos, yeah? You don't even know what is going on outside the shore of this Lagos.
How much is tomato today?
How much is tomato? Then you go and ask a northerner man that the Fulani have damaged, have ravages his
Who is in charge of the security?
Who is in charge is the commander in chief of armed forces. But how many? So people like you, you're supposed to drop your camera and enlist yourself in soldiers as you create.
What about you?
Yes, I've already surrendered myself.
Are you in the Nigerian army now? You are on the street of Lagos. Are you in the army?
I'm ready. That's what I'm saying. The government should find a way, right, to organize like guards or farm guards for all the regions, within all the regions, because some nonchalant, some barbaric elements that they call themselves bandits.
So what's stopping the president from setting them up? Forest stranger.
Yeah, you see what we have, the limited forces we have. They are not too much. Well, according to statistics, that average policeman, you have only 2 policemen to like 400 people. You can verify. You have 2 policemen or 3 policemen.
So why is the president not recruiting people?
They are recruiting. People like you supposed to go and join soldiers and fight for your country.
Including yourself.
Including myself. I'm saying,
But why if you not join?
I'm not lamenting you because you are not ready. You are the guys that are lamenting. I'm ready.
Okay, if this administration continues like this for the next 4 years, if it continues, this is what you said. This is what you said. You said this president will not be worse, but now it is worse. If it continues like this for the next 3 years, will you vote for him? Come 2027.
Don't misconstruct my statement. I said the situation we find ourselves now, there are circumstances that led us to. I'm breaking it down for you now. There are circumstances.
Anyways, thank you. Seems you are comfortable in this 1 year of Tinubu administration. Otherwise, I should see you protesting or at least using some harsh words against the government. So this 1 year of Tinubu, do you think there's still hope in this current administration?
So far, I must say that there is no hope in the renewed hope. Rather, what we are seeing is hopes of Nigerians being dashed. Because from what we are seeing, from almost all the areas of life, this government have not been able to address the concerns of Nigerians. But let me take this government on the 2 major cardinal areas of governance as envisaged by the Constitution. Because the Constitution is unambiguous about the welfare of Nigerians and their security. To the extent that in section 14 of 1999 Constitution as amended, the Constitution said that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. And these 2 areas the federal government have neglected. The federal government have said that they have succeeded in stopping Nigerian government from bleeding, perhaps because before now we are using about 70% of our national earnings to service loan, to meet our loan obligations. And going by the double policy of this government, I'm talking about subsidy removal of gasoline and the education of FS at the official window. Government have made us to understand that they will be earning 8 trillion from those 2 policies at the end of the year. So that perhaps explains the reason they will have filled the gap that hitherto before now makes them to borrow money to meet our debt obligations. But the government has to realize that whatever, any government must have what is subsidized for the people. And that, for me, makes this government an irresponsible one. Because you cannot be watching your citizens dying. People are being raped as a result of insecurity. People are being maimed, taken hostage, and the government seems to be lackadaisical about it in terms of addressing it. So for me, I think the government has to, as urgently as possible, look into state policy. We need to address state policy.
I had a conversation with a man from Benue recently who told me that he buy foodstuff from Lagos to Benue. And we are talking about gari, yam, rice, beans. And we know that Benue is the basket food of the nation. So according to him, his family have been in IDB camp for over 8 years. So if someone from Benue can be buying foodstuff from Lagos, sending to village, what does it tell you? It tells you that they are mopping up food in Lagos to villages. So we are in for trouble. So until we address the food insecurity, food scarcity, food inflation, I don't think there will be peace in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. My oga, this 1 year, shey na wetin you expect from Tinubu be this?
Yes, why I say I give him 72% right now because he lay a good foundation. There's a good foundation for the nation now. It's only when you hate Tinubu that you will underrate him. We trust him. He's a Jagaba, a miracle of Africa.
Foundation on what? People are dying, people are hungry.
You mean?
People are dying, people are hungry. You are saying it's a good foundation.
Even in Jerusalem, people are dying.
Jerusalem is not Nigeria.
Let me tell you, that is what God have created. Some people will die, some people will live. Let them die because of the hypertension they give to themselves during election.
How much are you buying gari before Tinubu? How much are you buying it now?
Gari, I don't supposed to buy gari. I'm supposed to be a farmer that can fetch gari by myself. You understand me? I don't have to look for dollar before I get gari because I have my hand to work gari as a farmer. If we now buy gari in 1,000 per a spoon, it's our fault because Nigeria we are lazy.
Okay, so you are saying now that Tinubu must punish us for our head to be correct?
Tinubu did not carry any cane or gun to choose any Nigeria. But when you are lazy, you will not bring food to your children. They are very lazy in the nation. You understand me? That is why they are talking about Tinubu. In my family, we did not talk about Tinubu. Everybody in my house, they look out of my hand, and I will feed my children. Tinubu cannot control my life. If my God cannot fail, who is Tinubu?
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mazi. Okay, so it is, I think it's a rumor, or I don't know if it's a news. It seems Nigeria are enjoying the 1 year anniversary of Tinubu. As a Biafra man, what's your submission?
What for me, if you mean as a Biafra man, if you mean a man who believes in freedom, who believes in justice, fairness, and equity, who believes in an egalitarian society, I strongly believe, and I say yes to that. The fact that Tinubu is not celebrating today his 1 year in anniversary is a pointer, is an affirmation that he has nothing to celebrate, and as such, I believe he has conscience, and his conscience is breaking him that he has not delivered, he has not done anything, of course, to deserve such celebration. That's why he decided, of course, to pipe law because of his incapacity and incapability to deliver the supposed renewed hope mandate. Today, what Nigerians are having is the reverse. The new hope of frustration, of pain, agony, and shame. You can imagine in a country where the citizens find it extremely difficult to have a single diet in a day. It is quite unfortunate, as worse as that is. Some even does not know where their milk, the next meal comes from. Some don't even know where the meal for the day will come from. They don't even have hope for the meal of the day. So that is the country you find yourself, where Nigerians have become the center of world poverty, and that is quite unfortunate. So Tinubu to have declined celebrating his 1 year anniversary is, of course, a confirmation that he is guilty and has nothing to celebrate. Of course, Nigerians have given him his scorecards.
Yeah, but Chigozemi, I want to disagree with you, because if you say that Nigeria are facing hardship in 1 year, but we have not seen them on the street, hit the street for protest, I think they are actually enjoying it, because if they are not protesting, then it seems Tinubu is doing the right.
Well, you can only protest when, in a sense society where you have system, when you have laws, when people rights to life are respected, when people's opinion are valued by the government. Nigeria is more or less like a jungle where, of course, the mighty have his way. So people have seen that trooping out to the street to protest, of course, will possibly expose them to such level of vulnerability. They might be killed. Of course, they will be killed because the president of the government will deploy all the instruments of the state against them. So that is an act of cowardice on the part of the masses. Possibly they have directly or indirectly admitted or submitted to their oppressor. So the chain of the oppressors are still, of course, very much intact, and they are enjoying it. Otherwise, they would have done something, of course, to express their dissatisfaction.
All right. Thank you for that wonderful submission, Mazi Chigozie.